happen if we tried to be the ball? This is our Super Bowl. Took on Making School Test 3D and attempted to bring our favorite cartoon rivals to life. This is gonna be big.
Ali is crazy and cool at the same time. He thinks of stuff you'd never really come up with.
I describe Jackson as funny, wild, and totally nuts.
And banana, and no one will get hurt.
CJ is the ultimate in cool. He pushes everything to its limit, whereas I just want to see stuff explode.
Did your Little League coach ever tell you to be the ball?
Yeah.
What the heck does that mean?
No, I don't really know.
Me neither, but look, it gave me an idea. What would happen if we could really be the ball?
The ball has all the fun.
The ball bounces, it rolls, it spins, it flies through the air.
Yeah, it scores the points, not the player.
Exactly.
And I'm all about scoring points.
I got it. What would happen if we try to be the ball in a game of human skee ball? We shall become the ball.
For this experiment, the lab dudes hooked us up with a runway to sprint down, a super springy trampoline to jump onto, and a massive foam pit to land in so we can figure out if we can become the ball in an arcade game. Dude, what would happen if we tried to be the ball in an arcade game? All right, so guys, check it out. This is human skee ball. We gotta run down the runway, jump on the trampoline as I'm doing so right now, and jump into the 50 circle, that's the biggest one. The 75, or the 100, that's the smallest circle.
I'm gonna go first.
Go ahead.
My strategy is to run as fast as I can and hit that trampoline with as much brute force as possible, so I can get the most air out of my jump.
All right, Action Jackson. Here he goes, come on.
Big point, big point.
Oh! Did he front
That was
flip?
100.
That was 100.
Man, I should have gotten double the points for not only landing in the 100 zone, but doing a flip into it.
Skee ball is all about form, and let me tell you, the pencil will get me in the 100. You gotta be tight to get in that bad boy. My form is gonna be straight and unbreakable. Skee ball!
That was a 75.
75? Well, as long as CJ gets a 50, then I'm fine. But CJ never gets 50s.
I'm just gonna stay true to the game and go human skee ball and just cannonball my way into it.
I've been doing the cannonball since I was born. I know it'll take me the distance.
Get him, buddy.
CJ, go for goal! Hey, you got 100. You got 100, man. Nice.
What'd I tell you? When in doubt, cannonball.
Let's do a tie break
do it.
right now, you and me.
We proved that we could bounce like a ball, but now it's time to raise the bouncy stakes and go for more distance. So we had the lab dudes move the trampoline back 7 feet.
Sudden death skee ball showdown.
I'm gonna stick with my brute force attack and be the ball.
Oh! 75 front flip.
Whoa, what happened? What, did I run out of brute force? CJ needs to mess this up or something, or else he's taking this.
Jackson didn't adjust for the extra distance between the trampoline and the 100-point ring, so I need to get more speed so I can get more height and plant myself right back in 100 land.
Oh, with the 100 double axle!
With the sneeze, baby.
Oh!
Yes.
When I hit that trampoline, I knew I had enough speed to hit the 100. So I threw in a front flip twist for effect.
Hey, yo, we got some major height on that.
But we need to be a ball that gets even more distance and height.
You know a ball gets more distance?
A football.
Yes!
What?
So for this experiment, the lab dudes hooked us up with a floating air catapult to launch field goals. The football's us. This is our Super Bowl. Dude, what would happen if we tried to be the ball in football? Our football dude is 274 pounds and is our launcher. He jumps on one side and we, the ball, fly on the other. And now, hopefully, we'll make it through that field goal that's 10 yards away.
First one to score a field goal is the winner.
1, 2, 3, 2!
Yo, Jackson, you're up first.
My strategy is to go into a tuck. Not like 100% like a round ball, like 60% like a football. I am the ball.
On hike, we're gonna go. You ready, football man? You ready, football Jackson?
Yeah!
Hike! Hike! Hike!
Oh! on that air catapult, it like auto-inflates and makes you go flying.
Straight up, straight down, no goal.
Ollie, keep going.
See, when you kick a football, you put it on a tee. So I'm gonna sit in the football on tee position.
Ollie, you ready?
Yeah! Kick in, Parmesan, Hercules, pacify, high! Holy smokes, I'm gonna make it!
Oh, hey, he almost made it.
Oh my God! Ah, I missed by a foot!
You almost did it.
Even though I missed the goal, it felt awesome coasting through the air.
CJ, you ready?
I've been watching football forever, so I know exactly what a football has to look like. Plus, I'm the lightest, so I should go the farthest.
2, forward and 2, donut, manicure, high!
Coming up, one big drop. And cartoon chaos comes to life.
So we're trying to beat the ball and score a human field goal launched by a 274-pound linebacker. So far, Ollie and I are 0 for 2. Now it's CJ's turn. 2, forward and 2, donut, manicure, high! Whoa!
Field goal!
Yeah!
It's good! It's good!
I sat forward, so I had the height and the distance. I almost bounced off the post, so I kicked my legs through the air and I made it.
Yeah! You did it, dude!
I have the ball.
DJ, you did it! Give me a hug!
Being the ball is a great feeling, unless there's a 275-pound football player nearby.
So, dude, what would happen if we try to beat the ball in an arcade game? CJ, go for goal! CJ soars and scores.
And dude, what would happen if we tried to beat the ball in football? Yeah! The dudes win! Oh, the dudes win! Oh!
I had a lame day at school.
Dude, lately school's been like a boring movie that you've seen like 1 billion times, and it keeps on getting worse.
You know what movies are never boring, though? 3D movies.
Oh.
We should make school more 3D.
Dude, even I'd get there early and sit in the front of class.
We should start with one of those physics questions that takes like an hour to do on paper, but you can solve it in seconds by just doing it.
Dude, what would happen if we took a physics test in 3D?
So I've had many physics tests in my life, but this is by far the dopest, dude.
Each of us is a 12-pound item. I have eggs.
Me? Feathers.
Damn, that's my bowling ball.
We're all gonna go up on a crane 40 feet high and drop them at exactly the same time to see which one falls the fastest and which one will hit the ground first. Dude, what would happen if we tried to take a physics test in 3D?
All right, so check this out, dude. My theory is that the bowling ball is gonna hit first, and then the eggs, and then the feathers.
CJ, you see one feather?
Yes, I see one
It
feather.
drops down ever so light.
But like 1,000,000 feathers equals 12 pounds. So altogether, they'll drop and land first.
It's like a wing, and they swoop down with the force of gravity.
So it's gonna be 12 pounds of feathers, then 12 pounds of eggs, then a 12-pound bowling ball.
That's the order that it's gonna hit.
I have a bowling ball, people. It's heavy, it's dense. Of course it's gonna hit the ground first.
Isaac Newton said that gravity is universal. Hello? It's not called the I wonder if this will work of gravity. It's called the law of gravity. It's a law. You can't just break a law.
They all fall at the same time because 12 pounds is 12 pounds and gravity is 9.8 meters per second squared.
All right, let's settle this.
Do it.
Lab dude, bring this up.
Let's start this experiment.
Woo! Feathers fly more when you're higher. Higher! Higher!
Raise us up! Woo. All right, we are 40 feet in the air. We have our physics test apparatus. Are you guys ready to get this started?
Yeah, dude.
3,
2, 1.
Same time.
They hit at the exact same time. You were right.
Dude, I told you. How is that even possible?
Who was right? Who was right?
Yeah!
High five, Jeff.
High five.
Wow.
This was the dopest way that I've ever learned. And I actually learned something from this. Oh, this is getting bad. I'm learning stuff.
All right, let's see if we can apply this 3D approach to an even more boring subject.
History?
No.
PE.
World history.
No. Math.
Ah, math is boring.
Math, man.
Dude, We need to go 3D with math.
You know those super boring math word problems where you predict where two things will meet? They're so complicated. I mean, why mix words with math? So today, we're gonna solve an equation. Dude, what would happen if we tried to solve a math problem in 3D?
Here's how it's gonna work. We've got ourselves a baseball field that has every detail of a word problem. But in real life, each of us is on a base, and we're gonna run at different speeds to see who reaches the pitcher's mound first.
If Ollie runs at 3 feet per second from second base, which is 9 feet away, CJ runs 5 feet per second from third base, which is 15 feet away, and I run at 7 feet per second from first base, which is 21 feet away, which one of us will hit the pitching mascot first? Our signal to go is when the mascot strikes out the batter. And just to cushion the blow, we packed ourselves with mushy food. I chose sponge cake.
Marshmallows.
And I went with tofu.
Tofu?
3 dudes, different speeds, different distances. Who gets to the mascot first? Math gives me a headache, but I think the mascot is in for a bigger headache.
Come on, Lion. I'm right in the middle. I'm not running the slowest, and I don't have the furthest distance to the pitcher's mound. I'm getting there first.
Here we go. Even though I'm running the slowest, my base is the closest, so I'm gonna get there first.
I'm no mathematist or nothing, but it seems to me that if Ollie is the closest to the pitcher's mound and running the slowest, and I'm the farthest away from the mound and running the fastest, and CJ's running middle speed, we're all gonna get there at the same time. Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah!
I gotta give it up to Jack. He called a 3-way tie, and he was right. He's like a human calculator. He's like a dude-culator.
Yes, dude, it was definitely 3D.
Woo!
Yes! The subject that confuses me the most is chemistry.
Dude.
Dude, how are you supposed to remember all those equations and chemicals?
Yeah.
What would happen if we became the chemicals and became part of a chemistry equation? We'll solve it in 3D. Woo. Today we're gonna have the most volcaniest, foamiest, humidest explosion ever. Dude, what would happen if we took a chemistry test in 3D by becoming one with the chemicals?
Okay, so we're about to become human volcanoes. We each have a life-size beaker that we're gonna get dropped into with 2 kinds of chemicals. CJ has yeast and mine has baking soda. Then CJ's gonna mix in hydrogen peroxide and I'm gonna mix in lemon juice. And whoever has the gnarliest eruption wins.
I am going to be the biggest human volcanic eruption.
No, I'm gonna be the biggest human volcanic eruption.
So the lab dudes hooked us up with some protective gear, and we're going in.
All right, so in this corner, we have Ollie the Volcano. Or should I say, Ollie Kano with baking soda and lemon juice. And in this corner, we have CJ Volcano with yeast and hydrogen peroxide.
Lemon juice is acidic. What is hydrogen peroxide? That's a base. That's just gonna be, hey, I'm a base. I'm basic. Look at me, I'm boring.
Are you ready, Ollie Kano?
Yes.
Are you ready, CJ Kano?
Yes.
Are you ready, lab dudes? Get the chemicals ready! 3, 2, 1, volcano! Woo!
This is crazy. My lemon juice and baking soda is bubbling up like a whitehead.
CJ and Ollie were neck and neck, but then CJ just like exploded.
It's working! Dude, you gotta raise up!
Look at CJ!
Dude, that's crazy!
CJ looks like a can of shaving cream just threw up. Look at this! I'm a human volcano!
You are!
I won! I just erupted and became a human volcano.
That was crazy! I mean, I thought I was gonna win, but as soon as CJ shot out of his beaker, I knew he had me beat.
Pass it on to him. Ollie and CJ are volcanic eruptions.
So, dude, what would happen if we tried to take a physics test in 3D? A 12-pound tie.
Dude, what would happen if we tried to solve a math problem in 3D? A crunching success.
And dude, what would happen if we took a chemistry test in 3D?
It's working! Dude, that's crazy!
crazy! A volcanic victory! I love cartoon rivalries. I can watch cat versus bird all day long.
Dude, you know what I think might be better than watching cartoon rivalries on TV?
What?
Bringing cartoon rivalries to life.
I love it!
So this is cartoon rivalries come to life. We have the cat with a skateboard, and I have my bird that I will be holding right about here to bring this rivalry to life and see if the cat can get high enough to grab the bird.
Dude, what would happen if CJ Cat tried to grab the bird like in cartoons?
There isn't a better motivation for a cat to jump high than a bird.
The lab dudes built this skate ramp for me to launch off of and give myself an extra boost. And I've got a secret weapon. My bona fide wings. Surprise, birdie.
Raise it up.
Dude, no, I will give you leniency.
Dude, do you see these wings I have? I mean, I'm a cat with wings. I could jump to the moon if I wanted to.
CJ, I'm giving you 3 chances.
3, 2, 1. Who get that first?
We're attempting to bring our favorite cartoon rivalries to life. First, the bird versus the cat. And to see if the cat will finally catch the bird.
3, 2, 1. Who get that first?
So on the very first jump, Jackson pulled the cage up right as I left the ramp and I missed.
Hey, in cartoons, the bird always has a trick up his sleeve. So if CJ really wants this bird, he's gonna have to earn it.
Hey, CJ, here's little birdie. Trying to get a bird? A tweet to tweet.
Hey, he has 9 lives.
Not here he doesn't. He only has 2 chances left.
Time to do this. Wings, don't fail me now.
Got him.
Where'd he go? No!
I had the bird right in my claws. But it got caught in the cage and now it's just dangling right out of my reach.
Can't get it, CJ.
I was really confident until CJ got my birdie out of its cage. I mean, CJ only has 1 chance left, but Mr. Birdie is left vulnerable. I gotta find a way to keep him safe.
Come on, CJ, get it!
Yes! So I fly off that ramp, snatch the bird, I land in the foam pit, boom! Mission complete.
How did you get it? The cat never wins in cartoons.
I owe it all to my wings. They gave me the extra height, the extra everything I needed to grab my little friend.
Dude, that is the first time in history the cat has ever gotten what he's wanted. So that leaves the coyote as the king of cartoon losers.
No doubt.
Yo, why don't we give him 1 more chance to outsmart that Roadrunner?
It's the ultimate cartoon rivalry brought to life.
So we're bringing the Roadrunner Coyote cartoon rivalry to life with the classic scheme, the falling piano trap. Ouch. Dude, what would happen if the Coyote tried to crush the Roadrunner like in cartoons?
So we had the lab dudes concoct this dude coyote machine mousetrap. It has to be timed perfectly. Here's how it's supposed to work. CJ Poe goes over to a yellow button which releases a balloon carrying a basketball.
Jackson's gotta snag the ball and drop it through this tube where Ollie's waiting. He's gotta dunk the ball, which hits this relay, releasing a keyboard. That's when I've gotta type the word dude, which simultaneously activates an anvil-carrying tank that's headed to the coyote, and a skateboard carrying a remote control that shoots to Ollie, where he's gotta toss the remote to Jackson. Now things get tricky. Jackson's gotta control this robot arm, pulling the old cartoon switcheroo, tugging the Roadrunner out of the drop zone and the connected coyote into its place. This all has to happen before the anvil tank hits its pad, because once it gets there, the coyote drops the anvil on this lever, therefore pulling this line which spins the knife-wielding unicycle, which cuts the rope and releases a 500-pound piano onto the coyote. But only if Jackson has pulled off the switcheroo in time. Otherwise, it's bye-bye Roadrunner.
Take your position! Right. Bam.
Oh, and it starts off with a beautiful high five.
Come on, CJ!
Pogo like you've never pogoed before, CJ!
CJ had to hop perfectly to the yellow button, which would release the basketball balloon.
Here we go.
The yellow is your home. Perfectly executed. Let's do this.
Come on, balloon's going up. Well, this way. Jackson, don't miss the balloon.
Yes! Come on, let's do it!
If I didn't grab that balloon, the basketball would have floated off into the night sky and we would have failed.
It's all you, Ollie.
Going up.
All right. I typed in the word dude, and that activated a dual reaction. One that released the tank with the anvil going to the coyote, and the other a skateboard with a remote control headed to Ali.
It was my job to get the remote to Jackson.
Come on, Jackson.
This is where we pulled the switcheroo. I only had seconds to move the Roadrunner out of the drop zone and move the coyote in.
Go pick it up. Hurry! Hurry, it's heavy.
Do your thing, do your thing, do your
Hurry,
thing.
drop it.
Jackson came through and got the coyote in the drop zone. The piano crushed that coyote and kept the cartoon balance correct.
The coyote loses again.
Did you really think we were gonna get rid of the Roadrunner? Come on now.
That was awesome. That coyote will never learn.
Roadrunner wins again.
So, dude, what would happen if CJ Cat tried to grab the bird like in cartoons? Come on, CJ, get it! Cat backs bird.
And dude, what would happen if the coyote tried to crush the Roadrunner like in cartoons?
Dude.
Coyote crushing crescendo. So today, we learned that making a human field goal is a total kick.
Prove that dudes can always cause a reaction.
And discovered that bringing cartoons to life is music to our ears.